Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Sister Susie. I have two revelations I wanted to share with you guys. And the first revelation I'm going to share, it happened last night, and it was 7 um, 11 2015 in the morning of 7:12. And when I woke up to write this message, it was 19 minutes after 1. It was 1:19, and that was also another confirmation for me to see that with the message that the Lord was giving me. And so it started like this. I saw myself with my family in the house, and it was like nighttime, and we were getting ready to go to sleep. And I looked outside. It was kind of dark, and I think it was a little bit of showers also. And but all of a sudden we heard the sound of a helicopter, and the sound of a helicopter was buzzing in the night, and we were like, normally we don't hear helicopters in the night. So what's happening? So we paid attention. We were still in the house. We paid attention, and we heard someone speaking from the helicopter, and he was speaking with the emergency system, loud system, so that we can hear. Even though it was in the night, he was speaking with that emergency system, and we could hear. And we listened to what this person was saying, and the person was saying that get out of the windows, get out of the windows, find a place to hide, like get out of the windows, don't stay close to the windows, and like go inside the house, the center of the house, like how you would a tornado. And that's what this person in the helicopter was speaking loudly. And I was asking my brother-in-law, I said, why are they telling us to get out of the windows? And it was imparted. I think he said something about whenever there is a blast. Anyway, I forgot to tell you guys. Whenever he said that, I knew immediately that there was an attack coming to America. I didn't know which part, but I know that there was an attack. It was very, very imminent. The attack was very imminent. Like any minute, any second, there's going to be a huge attack on America. And this person in the helicopter was telling us to get out of the windows, close to the windows, don't stay close to the windows, because when this attack comes, it's going to blow the windows, and the windows will shatter and hurt the people. So that's what the message was. And then so we gathered up, we gathered up into the inner room of the house, and we were like just waiting. And as we were waiting, we were kind of like also excited, because we knew that once this attack happens, and then Jesus Christ is coming for us. And that's what I was telling him, my brother-in-law, like, oh, you know what, we're excited. He was like, why are you guys excited? Oh, we know. And we said, well, Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming right after this. Jesus is coming to take us. So that's what we were excited about. It's a warning system, like get out of the windows from in your houses. That's what the message was. That's what the message. As I'm just relaying what the Lord was telling me, and so I'm giving it to you guys also. And so, and the second revelation, it happened on the 6th. I remember very, very well. It happened on the 6th of June. This was a small vision. It wasn't a dream. It was a vision. I saw myself, my sister, and my mother. We were walking on the street. It was just a very quick vision. Myself, my sister, and my mother were on the street, and we saw, and there was a rain falling. The rains were falling. It started like small rains falling, and as we were walking, and then the rains kind of like they became stronger and stronger, and the winds, they became stronger and stronger, to the point that I came out of the vision. And immediately, after some time, the Lord took me to Genesis 7. He took me to Genesis 7 to make me understand why the rains. I saw the rains, and we were walking. And it's the story of Genesis 7 that's playing out right now. Right now, the rains, the Lord was telling me that the rains have started falling. These rains is the storm that everybody has been seeing. But right now, we're only seeing the showers. We're only seeing the showers, and so people think, oh, we are still okay, because really the showers, don't really affect you that much. You can actually walk in the showers of the rain, but they will get stronger, and the winds will start blowing, and destruction will come from this storm. And so the Lord was telling me that the rains have started falling, and this happened on the 6th of June. of July, 16th of July, 2015. And so I'm going to read Genesis 7. It says, the Lord then said to Noah, go into the ark, you and your whole family, because I have found you righteous in this generation. Take with you 7 pairs of every kind of clean animal, male and its mate, and 1 pair of every kind of unclean animal, a male and its mate, and also 7 pairs of every kind of bird, male and female, to keep their various kinds alive throughout the earth. 7 days from now, I will send rain on the earth for 40 days, 40 days and 40 nights, and I will wipe from the face of the earth every living creature I have made. It looks like the Lord is going the same pattern. I am not saying that we're going to be here to experience the whole 40 days of rain. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just, it was important in my heart that, it's kind of similar to what happened with the Noah's story, that he was told to go into the ark, and then the rain started falling for 40 days, before the whole world was covered. Okay, and I'm going to continue. And it says, and Noah did all that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters came on the earth. And Noah and his sons and his wife and his son's wife entered the ark to escape the waters of the flood. To escape. See, and that's exactly what's going to happen to us. We will escape the storm. Right now, the Lord told me that, through this vision, that the rains have started falling. The rains of this great tribulation have started falling. Pairs of clean and unclean animals, of birds, and of all creatures that move along the ground, male and female, came to Noah and entered the ark as God had commanded Noah. And after the 7 days, the flood waters came to the earth. Okay, it says in the sorry guys, in the 600 year of Noah's life, on the 17th day of the 2nd month, on that day all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened, and rain fell on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. All right, and then I'm gonna jump over to the on verse 17. It says, for 40 days the flood kept coming on the earth, and as the waters increased, they lifted the ark high above the earth. These waters, they lifted the ark high above the earth. I think it's going to be the same scenario. It's going to be the same scenario. The rains are falling right now, and this is a spiritual rain I'm talking about. The rains are falling, and this rain is the one that will push the ark up. Okay, it will pull the ark of rapture up, our ark, of safety, of escape. Is going to push it up until we go to heaven. So it says for 40 days the rains kept coming, and they increased on the surface of the earth, and they lifted the ark so high above the earth. And that's what's going to happen. So I just wanted to share with you guys right there that the Lord said the rains have started falling. And in this scenario for Noah, they came down for 40 days and for 40 nights. And like I said, I'm not saying that we're going to be here for 40 days and 40 nights, but it's just the same scenario. It could be within those days. It could be maybe 40 on the 40th day. Who knows? And but the rains have started falling. That's what the message is, and they will increase as the days are going. The rains will become stronger and heavier. They'll become stronger, and the winds will actually be blowing also more. That's what this is the storm that everybody has been seeing. It has started falling, and for now, they're just the showers. And so we are not really alarmed, thinking that, everything is fine. No, they will get stronger. Okay, so from that, I had another picture that I wanted to share with you guys. A beautiful picture, this one, of the animals and in the ark. This one, I think, it says Texas. Is one of the churches in Texas. They did this, and the children, they brought in all these animals and stuff like that. But anyway, it's gonna be, it was like this, similar to this, but this was more fancy. It wasn't like that, I'm sure, in the time of Noah. So anyway, and there is protection. I know you guys are all familiar with Psalms 91, but I'm just going to go ahead and read it to you because what is coming, we're going to need this verse. We will need this verse, and we have to remind ourselves that, there is protection for the children of God. And so Psalms 91 says, whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Surely He will save you from the fowler's snare and from the deadly pestilence. Verse 4, He will cover you with His feathers, and under His wings you will find refuge. His faithfulness will be your shield and rampant. You will not fear the terror of the night. Like I said, this helicopter was announcing in the night that attack on America was imminent. Any second, any day, any second, any moment, it was coming. And we need to be take shelter inside the home, come out of the windows. That's what the person was telling us. So it's the same way. It says, we will not fear the terror of the night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. Okay, and also it says, if you say the Lord is my refuge, and make you the most high your dwelling, no harm will overtake you, no disaster will come near your tent. For He will command His angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. They will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. You will tread on the lion and the cobra, and you will trample the great lion and the serpent. Okay? Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. There goes another word, rescue. He will rescue us. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. So, saints, the Lord is promising us salvation. When the rains have already started falling, the rains of the great tribulation have fallen not right now, but it's the little showers that we are not really feeling the impact. We're not really feeling the impact, but they will get stronger. They will get stronger. And also on Isaiah 4, this I'll start from verse 5 to 6. It says, and the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense, and there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from the rain. See, the Lord is promising us He will give us protection, and from the rain. He will give us protection from the. Oh my goodness! I'm just reminded right now, a tabernacle for a shadow in this vision that of the rain, when I was walking with my mother and my sister, and we were walking, I told you the rains had become had started falling. And first of all, it was just a little bit, and then they became stronger with the winds, you know and I think we had umbrellas to cover ourselves, and the winds kind of blew off the our umbrellas. I think, even the covering, your own covering will not be enough to save you from this storm. Okay, but then after that, I remember there was a something like a huge cloth that came out of nowhere and kind of covered us. I forgot about that. A huge cloth came from up, and it just kind of covered us. And that is actually a tabernacle for God. I'm just reminded of that. So there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow, a tabernacle of God for a shadow. His tabernacle will protect us. And so we just need to dwell in His safety, continue praying. Do not get worried, and just pray for your family and for your friends. We just have to keep watching and praying. So that's all the message I had for you guys about, the storm, and also about the emergency system that they told me last night, and I wanted to share with you guys. I don't know what's going to happen, but whatever it is, it's near. It's near, and that's why the Lord keeps giving us these warnings. It's the Lord Himself giving us these warnings to not get to not worry when these things happen, but you know that the Lord is with us, and He warned us beforehand, and that He will come. He will come right after these things start. The Lord is coming. So take courage, and be in prayer. Like I said, for those that don't have Jesus Christ, what is coming. Like I said, your own protection will not save you. You might say, well, we kind of have to buy this and that and do this and that. Oh, that's fine. It'll help you for a little bit, but as the winds of the storm get stronger, you will not be able to be saved from that. So your only protection is Jesus Christ. Your only protection is the tabernacle of God, and you need to surrender your life to Jesus Christ. Surrender your life to Jesus Christ right now, because we will need him. We all will need Jesus Christ. We all will need him. And the word of God says that every knee will bow, every tongue will confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. And you just need to surrender right now. You don't want to be forced when that, whenever you have to bow down. Surrender your life right now when there is still time. The Lord says today, when you hear his voice, accept him, respond to Jesus, respond to him. He's a loving God. He loves us so much. And he means well. His plans for us are not to destroy us, but to give us a good future. The devil is the one that wants to destroy our life. But we gotta be wise and just surrender our life to Jesus and know that we cannot do anything without Jesus Christ. Okay, saints, that's all I had for you. I will come back next time about another revelation the Lord gave me. So have a blessed day, and until next time, this is Susie. Bye.